Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland neighbor, bringing you the floor today, September 28th, in all Upland cities. Shout out to my little cousin, Aya. Happy birthday. Okay, so Upland's got a lot going on that we got to talk about today. Some cool things coming up. One of the things is spark sales are probably going to go away for good if we vote on this. And there's an initiative coming up, and it's going to bring, I think, a lot of interest into holding on to some spark. Do take note, because they've been talking about Spark going onto the Ethereum blockchain to being tradable. There will be a minimum requirement that you have to be able to upload to sell your own Spark. That's going to be 10 Sparklets, which is not the same as 10 Spark. So yeah, let's get to it. Go ahead and please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And a little bit from my my sponsors in a way. Let's go ahead and take a look at this ad. Okay, so shout out to Slav, Antique Master, and Land for Land. They are offering a pretty neat service where they will basically build your ready-to-submit 3D asset models as map assets for your Upland factory if you have one. So do shout out to them, or their Discord's right there in the subject or in the bottom of this picture here. You can catch them over on Discord. And also probably hit them up in the game, Upland. They probably have their chat on where you can just hit them up and talk to them if you want to. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming potentially. So it's a maybe. In their video that Edan and Dirk and the other Upland, I can't remember which representative, I'm going to say Jen, I don't know. Anyways, they had their YouTube video and they were talking about what's going to happen and saying one of the things would be a vote, that the community would be voting on this after they read the white paper. It is listed and posted. You have to go check it out, read it for yourself. But if you're into it, if the vote passes and they do this, and then what we may be seeing is Spark actually being tradable as this token called a Sparklet on the Ethereum blockchain. That does have gas fees involved, so I'm not sure what the value, like how it's going to work out, but I think people will be very interested in being able to sell their Spark on the Ethereum blockchain. Whatever the prices may end up being, we'll see what that is. But it does seem like what's going to happen is Spark is going to go out of sell commissions. There'll be other ways to get Spark, but I don't think Spark sales will be a forever thing, because there's going to be, what, from my understanding, a finite amount that they're going to be minting. That's going to be all there is. And so that'll be very interesting, because they're saying Spark's going to be needed to power our cars, upgrade your manufacturing facilities. For example, if you're only set up to build like the base version of a Toyota, you can get more Spark and be able to build like that Tesla or something like that. So the idea is upgrading those manufacturing facilities to build better models. And then there's just going to be a need to actually not stake Spark, but actually spin Spark. Like you won't have it anymore, to build these inside legits. These are things that will be used like inside people's virtual homes maybe, right? So internal things, not things that are going to go on top of the Upland map as a map asset. So the idea of spending Spark is actually going to be kind of a new concept, since we've always just had the stake, but actually losing it will be something to think about, because again, it's going to be a hotter commodity. So if you've got Spark, save it. Well, I guess you got nothing to do but save it right now, but be happy you have Spark. Maybe start hunting and getting more Spark, being involved with actually logging in daily to get that 0.01 Spark every week at least, because that's going to add up and it's going to be worth it. All right, so for the floor, here we are, September 28th. This is what we're looking at. Lucelle going down on the UPX side, staying the same over there on the dollar side. I do kind of wonder, I'll have to check the transactions to see if the person who purchased that 90-something dollar property is now trying to flip it for the 309,000 UPX. Be kind of curious to find out. I didn't see anything that made me want to go out and buy for sure, but Dallas is looking pretty, like that 12,600 property. There's a couple more that are below the floor from where it was yesterday. So Dallas might be a good place to go buy for UPX today if you're interested. And I know Upland Kingdoms does host Dallas as one of the city options. So yeah, sorry I'm still congested, getting this cold running through me, but I'm feeling like I'm on the mend. You guys have a good night, happy hunting, and I'll see you guys in Upland.